everyone, here's a quick flip through of all the looks I've done using IT Cosmetics so far. Hey guys, Melissa here. So a few weeks ago, Preen.me sent me a big package of IT Cosmetics for review, and a few friends have asked me to do a video showing what I have in the kit that they sent me. They sent me a really big really big box, let me see, and it was wrapped with a bow, which I was really excited because I've never tried IT Cosmetics before, but I've always heard good things because they're really about skincare and a lot of rejuvenation of your skin, because when you do wear a lot of makeup itself is topical and it washes off, but it's how you treat your face, whether you're using primers, whether you're cleaning it completely off and using lotions at night. If you're not really taking care of your skin, makeup can actually harm your skin if you're like going to sleep with it still on. It's not good for your lashes. A lot of mascaras do contain sulfate, which tend to dry our hairs and make them brittle. That's why we get sometimes a lot of lash fallout, and people just think that it's being pulled off from wearing fake lashes, when it could actually be just the particular mascara you're using that's making your lashes dry and brittle. So IT Cosmetics is kind of a really good skincare based makeup line. So they really care about people who have skin problems, allergies, and all of their makeup is not tested on animals, so it's really, really good for the animal lovers. Like, who doesn't love animals? Shame on you. So this is the giant package of IT Cosmetics they sent me, and it's pretty thick too, as you can see, and it's filled, completely filled. So I, as a professional makeup artist who spends a lot of money on makeup, I was really grateful for this kit. Thank you so much, Preen and IT Cosmetics, for your generosity. So I'm going to show you guys what they sent me, because I know you've seen in my videos what I've been using, but I haven't really showed you everything they sent me. Okay, so first, which I was really excited to see, because I do have natural dark circles under my eyes, and it's genetic. I've tried every remedy. It's just there. The only time it really does get away or gets better is when it's the summertime and getting some vitamin D. I thought it kind of had something to do with like a vitamin D deficiency, so I was trying to take a vitamin D supplement, and that really didn't help either. It's just genetic, whatever. Tanning during the summer helps, so that's the only thing. But in the meantime, I use a lot of concealer. Lately, I've been noticing that I kind of want to use a concealer that's more matching my skin tone, because I'm kind of getting over this whole like highlighting underneath. I think it's beautiful and it really does set your T-zone and stuff, but sometimes I just want like a flat face, just everything just the same color except my blush. So that's just me. Okay, so what they sent me was these concealers. They sent me, it's called Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer, and on the side you says you really just use a really teeny tiny amount, because this stuff is really high-end, good, great quality stuff. You don't need to use too much product when you're using it on yourself or on a client. So, to make it last longer, really just use a small size amount. You really don't need much. It's really full coverage stuff, and not only does it fully cover your dark circles or help conceal whatever you want to conceal, or it also has vitamins and nutrients in it to help moisturize your eyes. It has anti-aging effects, so if you're an older woman and want to use the makeup, that's also beneficial to help keep your skin looking youthful. These are really great stuff. They are really high-end, and they're also waterproof, so if you're a makeup artist and you're looking for more foundations and concealers to put in your kit for like brides, weddings and whatnot, these are great to have because they are waterproof, so you don't have to worry about your eyes tearing, or when you're actually doing like your eyeliner, sometimes your eyes tear. This stuff, once dried, it's good to go, and it really does help it last all day. It says it's your 8 hours of sleep in a tube. It's clinically proven all day 12-hour waterproof. And let's just see what it says. It has a few. It says it's made with hydrolyzed collagen, peptides, vitamin A, C, E, drops of light technology. So it really does have vitamins and stuff that is good for your under eye area. And it gives you full coverage. They actually sent me one of these, and I think every color that they make, so I was really grateful for that because it helped fill up my professional kit. I am good to go for the summertime, which is my busiest time for weddings. They also sent this CC Eye Cream. It's color correcting full coverage cream, an anti-aging hydrating serum with SPF 50. So it's good for you can actually use this one. It's for full coverage. It says like for eye, to help under eye area. But you can use it for your entire face. You can use it for your foundation as well. It is a thinner formula than their actual Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer. So like I said, since it is that thinner formula, you can use it more as a full coverage foundation. That's the word I'm looking for. It also has a blurring formula, so it helps create a brighter look for you. There's a lot of blurring creams. Right now I'm using Lancome's Visionaire Blur, which it's just basically a really good cream that helps fill in your pores and smooth out your pores so that when you're applying your makeup over it, it helps give you that flawless, poreless look. And this has that blurring technologies in it as well. So SPF, great. You can use it under your eyes only, or you can use it for a full coverage foundation. There we go. They also sent me, I have not tried this yet, so I really can't tell you. It is a Tightline Waterproof Full Lash Black Primer for your lashes. And then they sent me the Fiber Mascara, which I can find it in here somewhere. I have so much stuff to go through. Here it is. Right? This is it, right? Right. Nope. Look at it. It's a lot of stuff in here. Well, okay. It's in a black case, and that's what I'm looking for right now. I'm not gonna find it. They also sent me a IT Cosmetics Fiber Lash. I haven't even used it yet, so I can't even tell you if I like it or not. But so far, that's what they sent me. They did send me Hello Lashes mascara, which I like this mascara so much. I like the formula because it does give me like the extra length and volume that I do like. My lashes aren't clumpy with this formula. But what I really like about this is the detailer ball at the end, because I have some pesky lash hairs that kind of want to do their own thing, and I love this because I can actually go in. It's actually the ones that are in the inner corner that really get to me sometimes, that I can actually go in and go up vertically with this detailer ball because it has the bristles at the end, and I could brush them in the direction so that make sure that they get coated, not just the ones on the outside, which helps my whole eyes look brighter and fuller and more bold, because I love mascara. It helps so much finishing up your eye looks. Mascara, you gotta have it. Sometimes you just only need mascara and lip gloss, and this is a really great formula mascara. It is also waterproof. It also has conditioning treatments for your lashes, so it's not, and it contains no sulfates, which is really important because I was talking to you guys before about the sulfates in the mascara. So it's not going to make your lashes brittle. It's going to help condition them, and it's just great stuff. Probably one of my favorite mascaras right now. I mean, definitely one of my favorite, but is it my favorite? I don't know yet. Okay. They also sent me some Build-A-Brow, which I've never used a gel stain. Build-A-Brow is basically like a microfiber gel stain for your brows. It just helps you shape out your brows. What I do like about these, I'm using the blonde one right now, is because they actually have color that will help coat over your actual natural color. So like me, my natural hair color is dark brown, almost black. But my hair right now is obviously blonde. I'm trying to get the blonde. I still have pink, so much pink and yellow. It's just a hot mess right now, but we'll get there. Okay. So obviously my brows are dark brown. I'm not the type of person that's just gonna go ahead and bleach her brows, because I think that will just totally, no, not gonna happen for me. It's just gonna wash out my whole face. So I'm keeping my lashes their natural color, and this blonde actually does coat my lashes. And not only does it coat them, but there's space in my lashes. The spaces in between my lashes actually get filled, and it doesn't look fake or pencil drawn. And there's just so much tackiness to pencil drawn eyebrows. Ooh, I don't like it. No, it's very drag queeny, very unfeminine. It just looks very cartoonish. Don't do it. If you're someone who does it because you don't have natural bold lashes, try to grow your lashes out as best as you can. Thicker lashes in the front, thinner on the outside is just really what's in right now. We can just go on about brows forever, but this is good stuff. It also contains the conditioning treatments for your hair. It has microfiber. It's a microfiber gel stain. It is waterproof too, so you don't have to worry about sweating it off in the summertime. And it does actually take down my dark black, almost colored natural brows, and it does lighten them down a couple shades with the color from this. So I was really grateful for that, because sometimes all you see is like brows because my hair is so light and then my brows are so dark. So that was cool. Then they sent me a whole bunch of No Tug Gel long wear anti-aging pencils. Now, a gel pencil, I've never even used a gel pencil. I've used a lot of kohl pencils, which I really like the feeling of a kohl because it goes on smoky smooth, but it doesn't make your eyes look wet. I like these because they do make your eyes look wet, and you can actually use them on top if you're somebody who likes the look of a gel liquid liner, and you like that bright wet look of a liquid liner and a gel liner, but you're not really comfortable with using like a brush or an applicator with your upper lashes. So you can actually use these pencils, which go on silky smooth. They don't smudge. They do smudge if you want that smudgy look, you can do it, but they dry pretty fast and they are waterproof. So it's great to have like when you're on the go in the summertime. You're not gonna sweat it off. I had this on, and I think I had it on all day. I put my makeup on at like 11 o'clock in the morning, got home from all my nonsense at like 8 o'clock at night, and I was still good to go. So thank you for these gel liners. And they sent me one of those in every color too, so okay. I was really grateful to fill up my kit. Thank you. Okay, and Brow Power Waterproof Perfector. I haven't used these yet. This is basically like a brow pencil, so I really can't talk about them, but they sent me one of these in a few different colors, which I was grateful for. And one of my favorite things that they sent me, because I love my upper lash line liners, they sent me gel liners. Oh, yes, 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 yes. Woohoo! So they sent me one of these in a few different colors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 colors, 6 colors. 5 colors, 6 colors, 6 colors. Right now I have on Midnight Blue, or Midnight Navy. It is a midnight blue kind of color. It's a navy blue, but it's a little bit more of a darker navy blue. So definitely is a midnight navy blue. And these go on so silky smooth. They even sent this really great, I've used a lot of liner brushes before, and I've always just ended up going back to the applicator brush that the liners come with because it's just more convenient for me, unless I'm working with a client, of course. But they sent these brushes. They sent me a whole bunch of brushes, and this is it's called their Tight Liner Brush from their Heavenly Luxe brush line, and it's bented here, which I've used bent liners before, but there's just something about this brush. I don't know if it's just a longer bend to it. I just find it so much easier to use than any other bent liner brush I've come across. And when it says tight liner, it really means tight liner, because I've seen a lot of these slanted liner brushes in the past, and they've kind of been really thick width-wise, but this isn't. This is really thin. It really does get tight. I could actually use it on my, I like my upper lashes to be really thin in the inner quarters and then gradually get thicker until I flick it out on the wingtip. But these just are really tight, so I can do that with the actual brush, which is much more hygienic to me when working with gel liners and actually going in with like a thicker brush. So I like these brushes a lot. I didn't even know It Cosmetics had brushes. I just thought they were all about makeup. They are microfiber brushes, which is good because I don't really like animal fiber brushes. I just think microfiber brushes tend to be easier to clean and more hygienic to clean, and you don't have to actually just wash them with shampoo as I have with my animal hair brushes. They do last longer than animal hair brushes as far as recycling, so I don't know, I like them better. I don't like things much with animals. They also sent me a brow brush. I like this this part of the brush here because it really does help comb and brush your hairs without making them too fuzzy looking. And they sent me these Heavenly Luxe dual-ended eyeshadow brushes. They are great, and there's a shorter, tighter end here that's just the perfect size when I want to do my crease color. It's just the absolute perfect size. And the buff fluffier end here is just perfect for your lid colors, and it helps you blend everything really good, and it feels literally like tiny, like fluffy little brushes. Like sometimes I'll use like a brush, and especially synthetic brushes, they can feel a little rougher than animal hair brushes, but this feels so soft and fluffy on my eyes. It doesn't poke my eye or anything that sometimes synthetic brushes can do. Another brush they sent me that I really like is the dual-ended. It's called an airbrush. It's a foundation concealer brush, and it's an airbrush effect brush. And it really does, you don't need to use like a sponge. Sometimes you use like, especially with synthetic brushes, sometimes you will have to use like a sponge to smooth it out because it can kind of make your foundation look streaky. But this just, everything was just smooth. It smoothed it out. I didn't need to use a sponge. I didn't need to use a blender ball. It just blended really good. The concealer end of the brush was big enough for me to apply my concealer. I just didn't think it helped me blend my concealer as great, so I did have to use like my stipple brush or anything to blend it out, but that's no big deal. It's still a great brush. And I think those are the brushes that they sent me, the only brushes that they sent me, which I was grateful for because they sent me more than one of each, which was great because you need as much brushes as possible as a professional so that you can keep things, especially when you're working like in a wedding, when you have like 4 different bridesmaids to do and you just want to keep your brushes hygienic. You'll have at least one of the same, a few different, more than one of the same type of brush, so you can use, you know, different brushes for each person. So it's really cool that they sent me that. I was really, really grateful and so awesome. And I just want you guys to know, like, when we do these reviews for these companies, we're not supposed to just say we like everything. We're supposed to actually be really honest and just give our opinions honestly about how we like them. And this is just one of the makeup kits that I've gotten for review that I actually really, really, really like, and I don't really have much bad things to say. So IT Cosmetics is new to me as a professional, but I really got nothing bad to say about them. Anything that's good for your skin and is good for anti-aging, I mean, I'm there. And brushes are so expensive. I don't if you're just somebody who likes to do your makeup at home, or you just like makeup just to wear it and you're not really professional, go ahead and buy the you know, pharmacy store brushes. Elf has a great brush line. It's really, it just, my whole thing about my brushes is they can't not break in my face, or they cannot break in my client's face. So I'm not big fans of too many pharmacy store brand brushes that I know are gonna flake off. The brush is gonna flake off as I'm doing a client. You know, when you have their foundation all set and good, and if you miss like one little strand of brush hair that got left on their face, and then they take a picture and then they have that hair, it's not good, not good. So it can get expensive when you want to use a higher end brush line, but I do recommend Heavenly Luxe by IT Cosmetics because I don't have a complaint about it, and that's just my honest truth. And they sent me, oh, now I found the fiber lashes for the mascara. Come on now. Okay. They sent me, oh my gosh, it's like, Pre.me does this to me every time. I'll say, you know what, honey, to my husband, I'll say, honey, I need to go get some makeup. I need to go get a new nude palette, because that's just one of my popular palettes, especially with my bridal clients. It's just really big popular. Everybody just wants really neutral colors on their eyes, and not everybody is like color like I am. I love colors on my face. I'll put every color on the rainbow on my face, but not a lot of people are like that. So, you know, whatever, to each their own. So I go through nude palettes like I go through water. Sometimes it's just really crazy. So I said, honey, I need to go get a new nude palette, and then they sent me this package and I got a new nude palette. So it's like the second time that Pre.me has done this to me. So Pre.me, you are awesome for reading my mind all the time. And I love these little bunnies. If you guys ever see these little bunnies on your makeup, it means that they're not tested on animals. Cruelty free. Yay, go you. Okay, so you are naturally pretty. You are beautiful. You are one of kind. You are it. That's our slogan on the back from Jamie. Jamie, I believe Kern is her name, the lady who founded IT Cosmetics. You go, girl. And it comes with all these beautiful nude colors. I mean, I've tried a few of these colors. Everything is really highly pigmented, goes on satin smooth, and it just doesn't flake off or come off, and I don't have a complaint about it. I love this nude palette. This is more of a smoky nude palette, but it does give you a combination of good. These are kind of your natural tones, and these are all the smoky tones. What I do like about it is most of these colors are matte colors, but if you want that shimmering effect, it does give you this translucent transforming pearl color to actually give you that highlight or shimmering effect. And I actually use this translucent pearl color to give my face a highlight, and it kind of did the trick for me, so I really liked it, and I really was grateful for it. And thank you for this new palette. I really can't complain about it. I'm really grateful for it. And they also sent me a lot of these trios. They're Luxe High Performance Eyeshadow Trio with Age Reverse and Prevent Complex. So they're good for your skin. They're basically a 3-shade trio eyeshadow palette. And they come in these little, this is the, I think I used this one in my last, yeah, Pretty and Nudes. This is in my soft pink and brown makeup look. You will see this palette here. This is the one that I used here. My office just got new lighting, so everything in here is really, really bright, but you can't really tell, but it is a really pink color here, and this is more of a peachy color and a soft brown color here. And it comes in these little containers, and they are dual openings, so you can open one side and you get the shadows, the other side you get like a little mirror and some applicator brushes, which is pretty cool. I don't ever use my applicator brushes, but if you're someone who doesn't like to use makeup brushes, they are there for your convenience. And they sent me one of these, and I think 6 different trio shadows, so I was really grateful for that too. Thank you again. And one of my favorite makeup products that is out there in this world is the Bye Bye Pores HD High Performance Micro Powder. It is a poreless finish. If you've ever heard of HD powders, what they basically do is just seal up your makeup, fill in any of your pores that might be open, and just really make your skin look like a baby doll. And I love it. And some people don't like it. I think when you're working with a lot of flashes, it can show up on flash and make you look a little bit like Ashley Larry. If you ever watch the Chappelle Show, you know who Ashley Larry is. But yeah, so it can make you look ashy if you're working with a lot of flashing of cameras. But if you're not, and if you're using natural lighting, such as a wedding photographer would, it's great. It just makes your skin look completely flawless. I have it on right now. As you can see, my skin looks pretty much poreless. A lot of people are, you know, when I do take a shot of my makeup, I do use a softer blur for my image, just because it's just more popular these days to just use a really soft blurring effect on your makeup, on your skin. But if I get a little closer, you can see I do have a little bit of pores. I'm not a youngin'. I am a youngin', but I'm not that young. Okay. So I need all the help I can get. But this is just great. It makes my skin look like a baby, and I love it. HD powders are great. This one is a loose powder, which I've been kind of spoiled by Makeup Forever, and I've been using their pressed HD powder, which I really like the convenience of having a pressed HD powder because it doesn't spill all over my kit. And I mean, just my everyday makeup bag is this. This is my everyday makeup bag. I'm crazy, right? But I just keep everything in here, and obviously I don't put every single item in here. It's got like 20 lipsticks in here alone. But this is my everyday makeup bag. So it's all jam-packed, and I throw this in my purse, and everything just goes everywhere. So if you're using like a loose HD powder, it's gonna spill. So you know, I have to keep this in my pro kit because it's all boxed up and safed and put in there tightly. So I have used the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Pores. It does dust on great. It is a translucent powder, so it can be used with all skin types. And it just works really great. So I like it. And that's pretty much it from the stuff that they sent me. And I don't have a complaint about what they sent me. So I know you may not believe everything, and I really haven't tried everything. I haven't tried their brow pencils. I'm really not crazy about brow pencils in the first place, but theirs are said to give us a more natural look, and hopefully they are just a type of pencil that just fills in the gaps and doesn't leave your eyebrows looking too pencil-y and drawn on. I don't like that. So and when I try the other products that I haven't talked about, I will put them in a video or do another yip-yapping video like this so you can see what I thought about them. Thanks for watching, guys. Please subscribe and go check out IT Cosmetics. It's a higher end makeup line, so you're gonna spend a little bit more money, but you know what, if it's better for your skin, it's going to be better for you in the long run. So I hope you guys like this video and stay tuned for more.